To study the refraction of light falling on a glass prism. A prism is a transparent refracting medium bounded by two plane surfaces inclined at some angle. The angle between two refracting surfaces is called the angle of the prism. A. Ma'am, how can we study the refraction of light falling on a glass prism? When a ray of light PQ from rarer medium, air, is incident on the refracting surface AB, it gets refracted and bends towards the normal to the plane AB. The refracted ray of light moves along QR. At second surface AC, the refracted ray of light QR has entered from glass to air and emerges out along RS as it has been bent away from the normal. Hence, it bends towards the base of the prism. Let's do an experiment to study the refraction of light falling on a glass prism. Our aim is to study the refraction of light falling on a glass prism. The materials required are a glass prism, a white paper, drawing board, drawing pins, all pins, pencil, protractor, and measuring scale. Procedure. Fix a sheet of paper on the drawing board with the help of thumb pins. Place a glass prism along its triangular base at the middle of the paper. Mark its boundary ABC with a pencil and then remove it. Draw a normal at the point on a surface of side AB of prism. Draw an incident ray at an angle of 30 degrees to the normal and name it as EF. Place the glass prism back to its original position ABC. Fix two pins B1 and Q1 on the line EF at a separation of 6 cm. Trace the image of pins P1 and Q1 looking from the other refracting face AC of the prism. The images of pins P1 and Q1 will appear to be I1 and I2. Fix two more pins P2 and Q2 in such a way that the feet of pins P2 and Q2 appear to be on the same straight line as the feet of images I1 and I2 respectively. Remove all the pins in the prism. Mark the position of P1 Q1 and P2 Q2. Join the pin pricks P2 and Q2 and extend it up to refracting side AC of the prism and name it as GH. Join the line FG and mark the line as refracted ray. Repeat the above steps with different values of angle of incidence between 30 degree to 60 degree. Observations. Angle of prism angle A is equal to 60 degree. Angle of incidence, angle of refraction, angle of emergence, angle of deviation. Result. The angle of refraction and the angle of emergence were found to be dependent on angle of incidence. Precautions. Pins should be fixed vertically and the feet of pins should be observed while tracing their positions. While viewing pins and the images, the eye should be kept at a distance from the pins so that all can be seen simultaneously. The angle of incidence should be between 30 degree to 60 degree. The separation should be nearly 6 cm between the pins while placing them. A sharp pencil should be used to mark boundary of the prism and ray of light. Proper arrows should be drawn to indicate directions of incident ray, refracted ray, and emergent ray.
Thank you, ma'am, for this knowledgeable experiment.